Right now at 5, a search for a killer after a college student was shot to death on UAB's campus.
That was my baby girl who had a bright future ahead of her.
The University of Alabama at Birmingham was awarded 90 badges in the 2021 rankings. They were ranked number 153 in national universities, and according to U.S. News, they are number 15 as one of the best nursing schools. A great institution for a scholar like Destiny Washington. Destiny was a senior nursing major who was on a mission to graduate May 2021. Sadly, a flourishing soul was taken during a botched sale of AirPods in on-campus parking of the UAB Hill Student Center. Destiny Washington was 20 years old. She was an achiever, and even as a young girl, she was focused on her education and her future. She was a 2018 graduate of Clay Chalkville High School, where she was a student athlete. Destiny was an AP student with a high GPA who took part in the school's health science program.
Destiny was a beautiful, beautiful person. She had a beautiful spirit about her. And she got it from her parents.
She also played volleyball and basketball. Clay Chalkville principal Michael Lee said that she was outstanding.
Bright in the room, bright in the hallway. Hey, Mr. Lee, how are you doing today? It's just, you remember those kids that make it a point to reach out and try to build a relationship with you. And that was definitely the kind of kid that Destiny was. Her going into the nursing field, and I know she was going to be great. And the care that she had for other people.
She was studying to become a nurse. Washington was enrolled in a dual nursing program between UAB and Lawson State Community College. According to the Dean of Students, Darren Allen, before she became a student in nursing, she was recognized as one of Lawson's Pi Theta Kappa scholars. This was an honor society that was made up of the top students enrolled in two-year colleges around the United States. According to Dean Allen, he said, "We're so pleased that Destiny was a part of our family, and we're pleased that she made progress, not only in the classroom, but, according to her instructors, inspire others to do well." According to her friends and family, Destiny was driven, not only academically, but also in life. She was loving, caring, and kind, which made a lot of people have that same love for her.
She was really mature. She had her head on straight, very goal-driven, just all around a great person, like the best friend you could have.
It's never somebody that you could talk to about anything, like basically like a personal human diary. If you wanted to talk and just vent, like, she'll listen.
After having a rough semester and making it through, Destiny was prepared for her next step in life. On December 16th, she shared a post on her Facebook page with the subtitles, "Your next 3 months are going to be better than your last 3 months. A big blessing is coming." Unfortunately, one day later, Destiny's life was taken by another university student. Birmingham police says around 9:40 p.m. December 17, 2020, Thursday, Destiny and her boyfriend had shown up to the student center to sell a pair of AirPod earphones. According to reports, during the transaction, the boyfriend felt the buyer was using counterfeit money and backed out of the sale. Then, as he was walking away from the buyer's vehicle, according to reports, the boyfriend told Destiny's mother that someone opened fire at their car and Washington was fatally struck.
He looked at it, he seen it wasn't the real bill, so he got his headphones back and went back toward Destiny's car. And the guy started shooting at her.
Her boyfriend then drove off, stopping at the first emergency room he found, which was Children's of Alabama. The medical staff began to work on Washington, but she was pronounced dead at 10:10 p.m. Police put up crime scene tape around the student center parking lot after finding at least one shell casing there. Detectives responded to the scene as well as to the hospital. The white sedan used to transport Washington to the hospital was towed for evidence. It wasn't immediately clear whether anyone was detained for questioning. Several of Washington's family members were outside of the hotel, visibly upset.
She was an angel. That was my baby that somebody took from me. We lost my grandbaby, my oldest daughter baby, and it inspired her to go be a nurse because those nurses were so good to my oldest daughter.
I'm trying to be as strong as I possibly can, but this hurt. This is a different type of hurt. This hurt worse than when I lost my own child. This hurts, and I know I'll never be the same. She has a 2-year-old nephew that love his TT to death. Now he ain't gonna never see his TT no more. I ain't gonna never see my sister no more.
How much you all will miss her?
We're gonna miss her. Yeah, we're gonna miss her a lot.
Sadly, the suspect was successfully able to flee the scene, which called for the community's help. While detectives worked diligently to determine a motive in this case, everyone's eyes were looking for the suspect.
Right now at 5, a search for a killer after a college student was shot to death on UAB's campus. 20-year-old Destiny Washington was shot inside a vehicle in the parking lot of UAB's Hill Student Center.
I just don't know how we gonna make it. I don't know. But whoever did it, I hope they are caught soon.
They probably didn't even know my sister who did it. They just did it out of spite and because they broke.
I want to get to some breaking news tonight. An arrest made in the death of 20-year-old Destiny Washington. Carlos Stevens is now charged with capital murder.
Carlos was a standout football player at Thompson High School and then went on to play at UAB for his freshman year, where he also excelled on the field. UAB officials confirmed that Carlos was a student athlete in 2017, and currently he was still enrolled as a student but no longer played football. Carlos was taken into custody after turning himself in Saturday, December 19th, 2020. Detectives presented the case to the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office and obtained a capital murder warrant for the death of Washington.
Carlos Stevens was taken into custody after turning himself in on Saturday, December 19th. Birmingham Police Department's detectives presented the case to the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office for review, and a capital murder warrant was obtained for the death of Destiny Washington. Stevens will be held in the custody of the Jefferson County Jail with no bond.
Although a suspect was apprehended, questions still remained in this case. Birmingham police are asking if you have any more information regarding this case, please call detectives at 205-254-1764 or Crime Stoppers at 205-254-7777. UAB officials made this statement regarding the homicide. Because this is an ongoing investigation and out of respect for the victim and her family, we are not sharing any additional information at this time. However, we will when it's appropriate. In the meantime, please keep the victim and her family and friends in your thoughts and prayers. Detectives also have not released any other information about the shooter. Court records did not show if Carlos had a lawyer who could speak on his behalf or any other updates as of January 6, 2020. We will continue to stay updated on this case and hope for justice to be served. 6 days after the incident, more than 100 people gathered on UAB's campus to remember Destiny Washington, a genuine, beautiful 20-year-old whose dreams were cut short by a single bullet. This story is very sad and unfortunate, and we will continue to keep her friends and family in our thoughts and prayers. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions about this case. Please remember to be respectful in the comments, and don't forget to check on your loved ones.
It's unfathomable then any family would have to endure this. She took all the right precautions and had someone with her, and was a smart girl making good decisions, and somebody just made a really stupid decision, and in that second he destroyed a whole family's life.